Hi, welcome to my channel. This channel is against the Big Bang and the current view of the astronomy. I discovered that the Big Bang is false and the distance the stars are closer than you are believing. But in this video, this is my third video against PBS Spacetime, a YouTuber. I opened a list and I will make a few of them against some YouTubers that present false science. So against this PBS Spacetime.
We know that something is up with the way the universe is expanding. There's some kind of anti-gravitational effect that's causing the expansion to accelerate. We don't know what it is, just that it competes against the inward pulling effect of gravity.
He says many times that it is attraction, pull, the attraction pull of gravity. Gravity does not pull.
We don't know what it is, just that it competes against the inward pulling effect of gravity. Another slightly counterintuitive thing about dark energy is that on top of the anti-gravitational effect of its negative pressure, it also produces regular attractive gravity.
So in this video that I cut from his video, he is speaking about dark energy. But this is a wrong concept. This is the way I'm making my videos, like this. I'm saying like a tea science, coffee science. We usually hear a tea. This is a coffee. But in this video he is speaking about dark energy and dark matter. So I explained to him in my previous video, so this is my third video, I will make fourth video against many YouTubers that speak crazy science. These guys are fooling the planet. So I explained to him gravity already. But let me explain to him one more time. This is gravity. Force equal mass times acceleration. This is a singular case, like you have an apple and many apples. You put two forces, two masses, two acceleration, and you have gravity. And instead of F, you put G, and instead of A, you put small g. Okay, so when you have to treat two bodies, and you have this compounding of the vectors, and you are dealing with a circle clearly, okay? So you put the force in a circle. You do not know that the gravity is that force that manifests in a circle. It is put like this in tangent. It is if a body spins, there is centripede and centrifuge vector like this, equal in magnitude, opposite power. This is gravity. Believe you or not, this is 9.8 meters per second. When something accelerates, like this tissue sticks to my hand due to acceleration, you are sticking to the earth. This is why this body has some mass, due to equal and opposite forces that the centripede and centrifuge force. If you stop this rotation of the earth, you will stop the centripede and centrifuge force. You will bring to zero the gravity. And if you understand, so this is gravity on short.
We don't know what it is, just that it competes against the inward pulling effect of gravity. Another slightly counterintuitive thing about dark energy is that on top of the anti-gravitational effect of its negative pressure, it also produces regular attractive gravity.
So what I want to tell you further, that you are speaking about, you see, you are believing that mass one does not produce gravity. You are believing that a bigger mass, a bigger gravity. This is wrong. Mass one does not attract and it does not produce gravity, because they are hitting each other with a force due to mass and acceleration. Because and the similar manner, the force in us produced by mass. It is in a relation. If you stop here to read what I have written here. Force does not produce mass does not produce force. It is a relation between them, okay? So this is the circular case, like this, because it is defined by area. This is science. You can lie. Why differs? You see, you have different triangles like this. Then if it is a centripede vectors, different triangles give a different areas. So if it is manifesting differently by area, because you see this is the vector and it varies from the center when you move. Gravity is a rotating force like this and differs like trigonometrical from the center at here. So this is what Newton did, and everybody are stupid and do not know this. And it's clearly that he says attraction and the gravity pull.
We don't know what it is, just that it competes against the inward pulling effect of gravity. Another slightly counterintuitive thing about dark energy is that, on top of the anti-gravitational effect of its negative pressure, it also produces regular attractive gravity.
So if you do not know physics, and I've showed you formulas, okay? If you do not know physics, how will you speak about... Look, and you must understand this one too. A big mass with a small acceleration produces a small force. This is like a theorem from the gravity. A big mass with a small acceleration has a small force. The same mass with a bigger acceleration has a bigger force. So it is not produced by mass. My fist produces if I accelerate fast. A big force if I hit less faster, a smaller force. The same, if you accelerate a body in space, the gravity will increase or decrease at the same body. So it is not produced by mass, like you are stupidly believe. So this is my first part. But in his video, so we did not know how they will calculate an anti-gravity. How do you have an anti-force? They are stupid.
The mainstream physical explanation for dark energy is that the vacuum of space has a constant energy density. Empty space buzzes with random activity that we sometimes describe as virtual particles popping into and out of existence, driving accelerated expansion. But there are enough problems with this explanation that we need to explore other options for what dark energy might be and how it might behave.
So now in this video, what they are saying any further, that it is a kinetic energy. This is the first confusion. This was Wilhelm Leibniz and Isaac Newton, similar period, 600s, you see, 46. They did the mechanical movement in the same time. So you are stupid, all of you, not knowing philosophy. This guy was philosopher, and Newton named the mathematical principle of the philosophy of nature. Unknowing philosophy and being stupid, you are tricking yourself through with a language, mathematical language, but that you do not understand. These two guys are given. They invented the calculus, infinitesimal calculus. But why Leibniz invented it? Because he was deducing the second way of movement, mechanical movement. You can treat the movement through force, mass, time, acceleration. A big mass accelerated slower, produce a smaller, like I showed you, identically the kinetic energy. So if you are searching for dark energy, to what, my friends? You are crazy. This is energy and it is kinetic, it is not electricity. Benjamin Franklin lived after these guys. And 1700s were electricity discovered. This is the first mistake. This is why Einstein is stupid even. This is kinetic energy. Kinetic of movement equal 1.5 mass time velocity. This is the second way of treating movement of object, movement, due to kinetic energy, mass and velocity. You have a bigger kinetic energy if you have a big velocity, exactly like Newton. You have a small kinetic energy if you have a small speed. And this is the relation. In a similar manner, kinetic energy, it is like for a single body, like force equal mass, but you put two masses, two kinetic energy, two velocities, and you see how they interact. So this interaction of this force are in 3D, three-dimensional axial space, the Cartesian axial space, x, y, z coordinates. So this is manifesting in the centripetal way downwards. So it is not a pressure, it is a force due to mass, down centripetal force. But this kinetic energy can be also applied in a rectilinear and circular case, like this. So how do you produce dark energy? To dark kinetic movement?
but the effect of its negative pressure is more powerful, so the net effect is anti-gravitational. We can describe the power of any dark energy candidate by taking the ratio of pressure to density. This gives us the equation of state of dark energy, with the ratio equated to the equation of state parameter, omega. The value of omega tells you almost everything about what dark energy will do to the universe.
How do you produce? You are stupid. But you must realize that you are stupid. This guy fought and the England won. But they did the same thing. The mathematical laws were necessary. And they named in the second way the movement, mechanical movement. So how do you have an anti-mass? Dark mass. What is a dark force, dark mass, dark acceleration? What is it? Dark energy, kinetic energy. And you are confusing with electricity, like Einstein did. Electricity was after this equation invented. And Einstein wondered they wondered that electricity have mass was the relation of electricity, not energy. So you're saying that energy on volume of space, what, kinetic energy to the mass and velocity? You are crazy, everybody, you are crazy. So what it is dark? Kinetic dark energy, it is movement energy, movement. This body in movement has a kinetic energy of movement, and when it collides with another body, it can give some movement and produce a mechanical work. So where is the dark energy of this? So you are being stupid, but and you won because England was empire. Newton won, and then Leibniz but they calculated the same bullshit. So then you are afraid that you are killing the Jewish, and Einstein lied, and you are afraid of that to say that Einstein was wrong. He intersected electricity with kinetic energy. Energy mass times c squared is a way of seeing this electricity, how it moves due to mass, if it has any relation with the kinetic energy of masses. But they're stupid, everybody are stupid. You know why? Because from science nothing came, nothing. Everything was inventions, everything. And you permit these guys to falsify everything.